Hi yogis, and welcome to class. This is a Vinyasa Flow where we will be working up towards the mermaid pose, and of course you don't have to get there. There is no reward at the end, but this is just a flow that will open up your body in the way that it needs to be opened up in order to move towards that pose. So let's just get started in our happy babies pose today. So just make your way down onto your back. Bring your knees close to your armpits and grab hold of the outside of your feet with your hands. You can just start here very easily. Maybe sway from side to side. You can close down your eyes. Just very gently start to ground down to your mat and just land in this moment. Maybe you find stillness and just gently let gravity do the job of moving your knees closer to your armpits, opening your hips. Really try to enjoy that sensation of your hips opening. Maybe there is tingling, maybe you can really feel that tension is released. Just take a moment to let go of everything that has been your day up till this moment. To find presence in this practice, in your body, in your mind-body connection. You can just gently start to maybe stretch one leg at a time, and all the time try to keep your entire spine down towards the mat. And then just release your left leg and keep your right leg in, and just give all your attention to this right leg. Really work on opening your right hip. Keep the activation through your left leg. Maybe you place your left hand on your left hip. Press gently into your right hand with your right foot, and at the same time draw your right foot down, so you really find engagement, two opposite forces, all working in your right foot and your right hip. One more inhale, and as you exhale, bring all your knees together and switch out the legs, stretch out the right leg, and grab hold of the outside of your left foot this time. Really stretch long through your right leg. You can flex your right foot, and then start to work into your left hip. I encourage you to work intuitively, really feel into what is needed. Maybe you need to turn the leg to give some extra sensation. Maybe you want to stretch it out. Just feel into your body and do whatever feels good for you at this very moment. And you can bring your right leg back, bend the knee, and place the sole of your right foot to the mat. And then just place your left foot on your right thigh and gently grab hold of the back of your right thigh with your right hand and bring that right thigh closer to your upper body. And you can use your left hand to gently keep the left knee away from your body. This will really open up your hip and find a beautiful stretch. For me, at the back of my hip, you will see or feel this stretch wherever you need to feel it. Inhale and just switch out the legs, soles of the feet to the mat. Flex the right foot and place your right ankle on your left thigh, and just bring your left thigh closer to the body. Maybe use your right hand to gently just push the right knee away from the body Ah, this feels amazing. And just release and bring both legs to straight and your feet up towards the ceiling. Arms up towards the ceiling. Strong arms, strong hands. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your head. Stay for the exhale. Really draw your navel down towards the spine. We're gonna start to fire up our core just a little bit. Inhale. Lower your legs almost all the way down and sweep your arms up and over your head. Exhale, bring them back to center, lift your chest. Inhale to lower, strong legs. Exhale, back up. Inhale, move slow with control. Exhale, draw it back up. Inhale to lower and really press down your lower back towards the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Next time we draw the right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, exhale, right knee draws in, lift your chest. Inhale, stretch it back out. Exhale, left knee draws in. Inhale, back out. Right leg in. Inhale. Left leg in. 2 more, inhale. Right leg in. And exhale, left leg. Oh, both knees to your chest. And just start to make your way to all fours by grabbing hold of the back of your thighs and rolling like a ball. I love these rolls, massaging your spine, and then make your way all the way to all fours. When you're in all fours, make sure that your hands are just underneath your shoulders and really spread your fingers, not like overly spread them, but just spread them in a way that feels comfortable for you. And I usually turn my index fingers to point to the top of the mat. Make sure that your knees are underneath your hips. Squeeze your belly, draw your navel to your spine. With your next inhale, I want you to drop your belly down, lift your tail, lift your gaze, and at the same time, lean back, sit back towards your heels. Exhale, round your spine like a cat. Gaze towards your navel, make it all the way back forward. Keep going, inhale, sit back, arch your back. Exhale, round forward. Inhale to cow, exhale, or is that a modified cow? A couple more, inhale back. And warm up the spine, so really try to find something new, some new sensation every time. Really stick your sitting bones out to the back, exhale back forward. Come to a neutral spine and just sit back towards your heels. Bring your left fingertips behind you, and with your next inhale, sweep your right arm round and up, and as it sweeps up, lift your hips up, gaze up, and when you exhale, lower your hips. Right arm sweeps around, right fingertips land behind, left arm sweeps up and over the head. Exhale to lower. Keep going, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower it down. Really try to engage everything here. Engage your glutes, engage your entire back body, and at the same time try to find engagement in your hip flexors. They are opening up to the front. Keep going, and just as before, start a bit gentle and then try to move into more and more movement, more and more of a deeper expression. Open it up. Alright, once more each side. Open, inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale to open up. Exhale, lower down. Great work. Just climb forward and lower your hips all the way down to the mat, your chest. Untuck your toes and widen your feet so they are about mat width apart. Already here, start to engage your core, engage your entire back body, stretch down through your legs, activate everything in your legs, your toes, your ankles, the soles of your feet. Your hips are heavy. And then place your arms alongside your body, your palms are facing down. Place your forehead to the mat. With your next inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your hands, and stretch your hands back towards the feet. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up, maybe a little higher this time. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower it down. 3 more times. Inhale, lift up. Make your feet super heavy. Your toenails are pointing down. Put the weight into the pinky toe side edge of your feet to spiral your legs into an internal rotation. This was the last time, so this time just rise up, stay at the top. We're going to pause here for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hands in front of your head. Forehead to your palms or to your hands, just rest down. Wiggle it out a bit. These Cobra Rolls, that I call them, are like one of the best ways to really build strength through your spine and to warm up your body for back bends and really create that mobility throughout your back. We're going to go for pulsing once more. So arms back, palms down, forehead down, engage your entire back body, and with your next inhale, lift high, stay up, and then pause for 5. Lift high, 4, navel in, 3, 2, squeeze your glutes, 1, and down. Great work. Palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, squeeze your legs so that your knees are lifted off the mat. Inhale, and exhale, press back up, or actually up to our first high plank, and all the way back to downward facing dog, lifting your hips really high, sticking your sitting bones out to the back of the room, pressing the mat away through your hands, engaging through your fingertips, gaze towards your knees, and you can do whatever you need to do in this first downward facing dog. If that is pedaling out your heels, or I love to sway my hips from side to side. Just try to find that movement and that engagement that your body needs right now. The more you start to move in this type of intuitive way, the more you will know your body, and you will know where you hold tension, and you will also know how you can release that tension by moving. Even though you might look funny, who cares? No one ever sees you right now, or if they do, it's none of their business how you move your body. And then eventually just find stillness in downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up, bend the knee and open the hip. And we can come up to your right fingertips, so you can really open your chest underneath your right armpit, still lifting the knee. Inhale, and exhale, right palm to the mat, and draw your right knee out towards the side. Come high up on your left toes, and softly and slowly place the right foot on the outside of your right hand. Lower the back knee down, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sink your hips down. Just stay here and wiggle for a moment. You can now tuck the back toes, and if it feels good already, you can come down to your forearms. Try to gaze always, kind of, unless they say anything else, keep your gaze slightly in front of you instead of keeping your gaze down, which will create a very uncomfortable and bad curvature of your neck and your spine. So try to keep, at all times, keep a long spine. lifting your chest forward. And with your next inhale, come back up to your fingertips. You can heel toe your right foot in slightly. Frame the front foot. Inhale, stretch your right leg out and point your right toes to the ceiling. Squeeze your core. Inhale, elongate your spine, and exhale to fold. Once more, inhale, lift high, halfway lift, and this time I want you to climb your left hand to the outside of your right foot. This will create a beautiful stretch along your left side. Try to keep your left hip forcing, or really drawing itself backwards. And exhale, once more fold. Press firmly down through the front heel. Keep your legs super active. And inhale, all the way back to center. Find stability through your front foot, through your back knee. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Lift your chest. Stay for the inhale. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lean forward over your front knee. Arms sweep forward, palms are facing. Inhale, open it up, cactus. Exhale, sweep forward. Super active core. Inhale, your core is doing the movement of your body. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, forward. Stay forward, fingertips to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then just turn your front foot so that your toes are pointing about to the left corner of the mat. Lower your left heel to the mat, toes point up. Find Skandasana with your left leg straight, your right leg is bent. Maybe you have your fingertips to the mat. If not, try to place your hands in front of your chest, lifting your chest. Squeeze everything to center. Lift, 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 pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, try to get over to the left side without touching the mat. Stretching your right leg, toes to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, move it back to your right. Once more each side. Left side, inhale. And this time, move all the way to the top of the mat. Turn all toes so that they point forward. Inhale, sweep up. High lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your hip forward, your chest up, gaze up. Inhale, exhale. Fingertips to the mat. Lean into your front foot and just spring to the top of the mat into a standing split. This might sound like super advanced, but just make your standing split breathe however you feel like it. But try to use your left glutes to lift your left leg even higher. You can grab hold of your right ankle if that feels good. And inhale, all fingertips to the mat. Squeeze your core, bend your front knee, and spike into your right heel and bring your left leg up and forward, arms sweep up. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale to settle. With your next inhale, bend your arms, cactus your arms once again, and draw your left heel to the glute and just continue to arch your back, lifting your chest. Exhale, round in, knee to nose, arms sweep forward. 2 more times. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, to round in. Inhale, open, really engage your left hamstring. Exhale, open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your front knee and softly step back. All the way back to the back of the mat. Place your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, first chaturanga of the class. Lower slowly, slowly, keep your elbows in. And inhale for upward facing dog. Lifting your chest, engaging your entire backside. Don't forget the ankles. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Great work, you guys. I'm getting warm. I hope you are too. Stay here for a couple of breaths. If you rather rest in child's pose, feel free to do that. If you're in child's pose, make your way back to downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, and come up to your left fingertips, kind of gazing up underneath your left armpit. Exhale, left palm to the mat. Draw your left knee out towards the side, coming high up on your right toes. And with control, slowly place your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Lower the back knee down. Fingertips to the mat, untuck your back toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your hips. Just really work into your lizard pose here. So if you were on your forearms on the other side, try to see if you can make your way down there on this side too. But as always, be aware of your left knee. Don't let it wander out to the side, but keep it tightly tucked towards your left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Heel toe the left foot in so that you can frame your foot with your hands. And inhale, straighten your front leg, toes to the ceiling. Stretch out to the back, really opening your chest to the front, and exhale, bow down over your front leg. Inhale, lift halfway, and then this time let your right hand wander to the outside of your left foot and lower down. Try to really find that stretch. You can work wherever you feel like placing your right hand. You will feel wherever you need to place it in order to get that beautiful stretch on your right side. And come all the way back up to center. Fingertips are facing your front foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to cactus your arms, lifting your chest. Exhale, sweep forward, palms are facing. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, come forward. Don't forget, this is your core doing the work, so squeeze it super tight, navel to spine. Inhale, open, make every movement a little bit larger than the last one you did. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, forward. And place your palms down, tuck your back toes, and then turn your left foot so that the toes are pointing towards the right corner of the mat. Back heel down, back toes to the ceiling, and make your way to Skandasana with your left leg bent and your right leg straight. Press down through your right heel, lifting your chest. Inhale, exhale, make your way to the other side. Keep length throughout your spine. Exhale, back to the left side, over to the right, one last time. Inhale and exhale, all the way back to the top of the mat. All toes point forward. Find stability through your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, place your fingertips down to the mat. Lean into your front foot and softly make your way into standing split. Use the standing split to find length alongside your spine. I find that the more length you can find throughout your spine in a forward fold, the more release you will also find through your hamstring and your back leg, the back of your leg. Squeeze your core, bend your left knee and spike down through the heel to bring your left knee in towards your chest, arm sweep up. Inhale for length, exhale to lower. Inhale, lifting your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, cactus your arms and bring your right heel towards the glute. arching your back. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, rounding in. Once more, inhale, find stability. Exhale, round in. Next, inhale, arms sweep up, straight with strong arms. Exhale, bend your front knee and make your way slowly and controlled. Just lower the back foot to the back of the mat. And inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. And exhale, up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up on your toes, gaze in towards your navel, and just roll forward, doming your spine all the way forward to high plank. Exhale, lift your chest, bend your knees if needed, make your way back to downward facing dog. 2 more of these waves. Inhale, wave it forward. And exhale, gliding it back. Last time, inhale forward. And exhale, glide it back. We're going to inhale forward once more. Inhale. But this time as you exhale, lower both knees almost all the way to the mat. Inhale, press the mat away, round your spine, really squeeze your core, hold it for 3, 2, 1. And now lower your knees at the exact same time. Sit back towards your heels, close down your eyes, and collect your hands in your lap. Lower your shoulders. And just sit and marinate in all this movement for a couple of breaths. We're going to go through that entire sequence again and actually add on just a tiny bit at the end to work our way towards the mermaid pose. So softly just blink your eyes open and make your way into downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up, bend your knee, open the hip. And this time, we're going to move a little bit quicker. So just exhale, knee out to the side, place your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Lower the back knee down, and untuck your back toes. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, lower your hips. Maybe come down to your elbows. Maybe you want to lift the back knee. If you lift the back knee and really find length throughout the back leg, you are going to find even more of a beautiful stretch in your left hip flexor. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, straighten the front leg and climb your hands to the outside of your right leg. Exhale, lower your upper body towards the right leg. Maybe, just as before, see where you need to place your left hand in order to find that beautiful stretch on the left side. Inhale, back to center, arms sweep up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, sweep forward, palms are facing. Inhale, open it up, cactus, shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, exhale forward. Once more, inhale up, exhale forward. Palm fingertips down, lift the back knee, turn the right foot into your Skandasana, set up for Skandasana, bend into your right knee, left toes point to the ceiling, lift your chest, squeeze everything to center, inhale it over to the left side, and back to right, to the left, and this time all the way, frame the front foot, all toes to center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to lower. Just sit into it. Inhale, fingertips to the mat, and exhale, just spring to your standing split. Just a short moment here. We stay here for one breath. I want you to, once more, really engage your left glute to lift the left leg even higher, and really find like a heaviness in the top of your head, making length throughout your spine. With your next inhale, bend into your front leg and bring your left knee to center, arm sweep up. Exhale, sink it in, find stability. Inhale, open the chest, left heel to glute, arch your spine. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Really engage the muscles along your entire spine as you open. Exhale, round in. Next, inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, just softly land your left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up for your high lunge, and exhale, fingertips to the mat. And this time I want you to heel toe your right foot over to the left side of the mat, and then just gently lower your right knee down, setting up for pigeon. And this is very, in pigeon you can just work it the way you want it. Maybe you can have your shin more parallel to the mat. Maybe you want to have your back hip more open. Just find whatever works for you. But try to find, if you have the back leg straight, try to find length through your back leg, because when you find length here, you will automatically find openness in this front side, which will also help you to square your hips down towards the mat. Lift your chest, open, and if it feels good, just lower your chest down towards the floor. And really make this movement come from the hip. This is not about placing your forehead to the mat. So make sure that this lowering comes from the hip, through your lower back. It's your entire upper body that is moving closer to the mat. I'm just going to sit in this pigeon, finding release. Don't hesitate to make any micro movements if that feels good. Maybe you just want to wiggle it in a bit. Maybe that will give you more sensation. You will find new places where you hold tension and new ways to release that tension. Fingertips to the mat. Come up. So lifting your chest to the front. And then just gaze back over your left shoulder and see if you can bend your left knee. And I want you here not to just use your left hand to yank the foot closer to your upper body, but really squeeze your glutes and use your hamstrings to squeeze the left foot closer to your body. Maybe you can grab hold of the inside of your left foot. I love to then really press my foot into my hand. This will find a beautiful openness in your chest. Inhale and exhale. Now you can start to squeeze your back foot closer to your glutes. If it feels good, you can turn your hand so that your fingers are pointing forward. You can square your shoulders forward in this variation if that feels good. And release. If you want to go and see if you want to take a little test for the full mermaid pose, you place your foot in the crease of your elbow. So like this. Keep the engagement through your back leg. It might cramp. Happens all the time when I do these types of movements. See if you can gently release your front hand from the mat. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Bend your right elbow and see if your elbow or if your fingers can reach each other, or your hands for that matter. Well, if they do, lift your chest. We don't want to see these like depressed mermaids. So lift your chest, squeeze everything to center. So everything is active. This is, you're squeezing your back side, your left glute. Inhale, exhale to release. Great work. Palms to the mat. Press up, lifting your right knee towards your chest. And stepping all the way back to downward facing dog. Just wiggle it out. That was intense for your right hip, I know. But don't forget that having great hip mobility will help you, it helps prevent injury and pain in your lower back. And it also gives you a good connection with the rest of your body, because if you have low hip mobility, other parts of your body will compensate for this. So if you increase your hip mobility, that doesn't need to happen, and the rest of the body can do what they do best. Inhale, sweep your left foot up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, really lift your knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw knee out to the side, squeeze your core, and softly place your left foot on the outside of your left hand, lowering the back knee down, untucking your right toes. Inhale, up to your fingertips, lifting your chest. Exhale, lower your hips. Maybe come down to your forearms. Maybe lifting the back knee if you did that on the other side. But if you do, really engage that entire back leg. And exhale, lowering it back down. Come up to fingertips. Heel to the front foot in. Inhale and exhale, straighten the left leg. Stretching tall over the left leg. And moving all your fingers, so all your hands, both hands to the outside of your left leg. Lowering it down. Finding that side stretch. Making your hips heavy. And inhale, back to center, bend into your left leg. Sweeping your arms up with an inhale. Exhale, lowering your hips. Inhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, sweep forward, palms are facing. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, squeeze forward. Use your core. I'm saying it all the time. This is really great for your core. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, all the way down. Tuck your back toes, setting up for Skandasana. So turn your front foot just towards the right corner of the mat. Right heel to the mat. Toes to the ceiling, lifting your chest, squeezing everything to center again. Inhale, exhale over to the right. Back to the left. And try to find this engagement. This is not just hang here, but really squeeze to the center, building strength all the time, all the way. Toes point forward, find stability. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, standing split. Lifting your right leg high. Finding length throughout your entire backside. Use your right glute to lift even higher. And with your next inhale, bend into your left knee. Find stability. Bring your right knee into your chest, arms sweep up. Inhale. Exhale for stability. With the next inhale, cactus your arms, heel to glute, woo, arch your spine. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, open. Exhale to round in. Last one. This is great for your ankle stability. Round in. Next inhale, stretch tall. And exhale, slowly and control all the way back. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, heel toe. This time your left foot over to the right. And then lowering your shin and your left knee down. Untucking your right toes. Finding your way into your pigeon pose. One breath here. And then when you feel ready, start to just gently climb forward. And just as before, whatever wiggles and movements you took on the other side, I encourage you to try to find the same pattern on this side to create balance between your right and your left side. Most of us have one good side and then the other good side. So it's very good to work into your imbalances. With your next inhale, come back to fingertips, lifting your chest. And then sweep your right arm back as you bend your right leg and grab hold of the inside of your right foot with your right hand. This opens your your chest to the side, so really breathe in to your right lung here. Press your right foot into your hand to find even more openness. But don't just yank it, really keep the activation alongside your spine. And now you can bring the heel towards the glute. Either just keep it here. If it's in your practice, you can turn your hand so that your fingers are pointing forward. Maybe you can tickle yourself in your armpit. You can square your shoulders to the front. And softly release. If you want to go for the full expression, once again, place your foot. It's very good if you don't need to use your hand to place that foot, so you can actually use the strength of your back, back of your leg to place the foot in the crease of your elbow. Open your chest to the side, sweep your left arm up, bend your left elbow and see if maybe your fingers can touch. If they do, try to lift your chest, squeeze everything to center. And breathe. This is a very intense pose. We are opening our hips, our chest, and we're in a back bend, also working our hamstrings heavily. Inhale once more and let go on the exhale. Palms to the mat. Wiggle it out, tuck the back toes, squeeze your core, and inhale, knee to chest, exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Amazing work, you guys. Wiggle it out, do whatever movements you need to iron out your spine. Inhale, come high up on your toes, gaze in between your hands. Bend your knees and step, float, fly, jump, whatever you want, to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Gaze up and see your palms touch. Exhale, widen between your feet. And just follow your exhale all the way down. Keep going down. Widen between your knees and try to sit down. as gently as you can. Rolling all the way down to where we started in our happy babies pose. Just play with this pose, bending into one knee, straightening one leg. Wiggle from side to side. And then softly bring your knees together. We go for Halasana, the plow pose. If this at all feels too intense after that back bend, just stay, for example, in the shoulder stand or a tuck shoulder stand. Just do whatever feels good for you. You could also just stay in this rounded knee to chest position. But if you want to go for the Halasana, I want you to squeeze your core and swing your hips up, placing your hands on your lower back, your fingers pointing towards your glutes, your butt. And then you can make your way, if you want to, you can make your way all the way up to shoulder stand. If you do, I want you to climb your shoulders under so that it becomes a real shoulder stand, making sure that your neck is slightly off the mat, pressing the back of your head down. Really stretch tall through your shoulder stand. Inhale, exhale, then softly just lower your feet behind your head into Halasana. Straighten your arms, clasp your hands. Maybe you can come even higher up on to your shoulders, protecting your neck. From here, I want you to lift your hips up. So try not to round your spine, but try to keep a long spine in your Halasana. Keep your legs active. Keep your toes untucked so that your toenails are pointing down towards the mat or the floor. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, and then as you exhale, release your hands and release your shoulders from underneath your body. Squeeze your core and slowly and controlled roll down, keeping your legs as close as you can to your body. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, toes up, and then continue down, squeezing your core, moving very, very, very slowly. Hold it. This is the very last thing we do, so be patient. Floor is coming. Pressing your lower back down. And when you're almost all the way down, hold it for 5, 4, 3, strong legs, 2, 1, release. Into Shavasana. Let your feet rest about mat width apart and your arms alongside your body. Close down your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. And as you sigh out, just feel all tension releasing from your body. Inhale once more through your nose. Sigh it out. One last time. Inhale. And just feel your entire body relaxing down. Start to visualize a beautiful bright light that starts to fill up your body from your toes. through the soles of your feet, the top of your feet, your heels, your ankles, and your shins. Feel it filling your knees and your thighs, the backs of your thighs and your glutes, spreading towards your hips and over your belly and your back. Feel the light filling up your chest and your upper back, filling your shoulders and just releasing them out and down towards the mat. Just observe how the bright light is filling your upper arms, your elbows, and your forearms, your wrists, your palms and fingers, all the way out through each fingertip. Just watch it filling your neck, the back of your head, the top of your head and your forehead, filling behind your elbows and your eyes, your cheekbones, filling your jaw, your nose and your lips. And just releasing your tongue from the top of your mouth. And just for a short moment, feel this bright light filling your entire body. Making you feel light and bright and completely relaxed. And then when you feel ready, very softly start to draw your attention to your breath. Then wiggle your toes and your fingers, your hands and your feet, moving up to your arms, through your legs, and then just bring one knee at a time in towards your chest. You can keep your eyes closed. Give your knees a squeeze, give yourself a hug. Maybe sway from side to side, massaging your spine down towards the mat. When you feel ready, make your way to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Let your palms meet in front of your chest. Just try to find a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for your body, for what you can do, for your mind, for your breath. And thank yourself for investing in this movement today, in this focus, in this class of connecting your breath to movement. Very gently blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you soon again. Namaste.